So here today I decided to make a paper mache bowl, and here are the ingredients. The water, I'm using flour, white flour, and here's a bowl with a spatula to stir it up with, and a balloon. So I'm going to use this balloon to make the bowl with. So I'm going to first take this bowl, some flour. This is about 1 cup. So this is about 1 cup of flour. So I put the flour in there. I know my camera isn't the best angle. And what I'm going to do is just pour in a little water at a time. You know, little at a time, yes. And I'm going to stir it. And what you want to get is like a pasty, pancake type batter. Make sure you stir it good to get the lumps out. And this is just flour and water. And this is what I'm going to use for the paper mache. I'm making a bowl. This is my first time doing it. I had came across a video that was showing how to do it. And so I wanted to try it myself. So I decided that I would whip me up a batch of this stuff. It's a very inexpensive way, you know, to make a project, a craft project. You don't always have to go out and buy things. You can always make things yourself. That's inexpensive. So it has a few lumps in it. And so what I'll do is take this mixture here and I'm going to cut up some newspaper, and then I'm going to put it on my balloon here. See my balloon? And I'm going to use the bottom part of the balloon to make, see the bottom part of the balloon to make the bowl with. So once I mix the mixture up here, see how creamy and delicious that looks? Like a milkshake. Yeah, so what you're gonna do, let me put the bowl over to the side, is you're gonna take you some newspaper. They say tear it, you know, like about 2 to 3 inches. And so I was gonna cut it, but I think I'll just, you know, tear it, which is easier to tear when you can't find your scissors. So you just continue tearing the paper up. I'll just tear a lot at a time, so that I'm not wasting time cutting it one by one. And you, I guess they say between 2 inches and 3 inches. And they say about 6 inches long, but yeah. So what I'm gonna do, since I hope you can see the balloon in this. Because the fan is going, it wants to blow the balloon away. I'm gonna try to tape it down. So I'm taping the balloon down just so it won't go nowhere. And then what you're gonna do is take a strip of the paper, and here's the mixture. You put it in there. If you can see it, you put it in there. You want to put it, soak it all the way in there, and then just take it in between your two fingers here, and then to get the excess off. So you want to start from the middle and just place it like that. So you're just going to smooth it down. This is my first paper mache, so hopefully it'll come out almost perfect. Wow. You can say something. You can't see the top of the balloon. Can you know? So here is the top of the balloon, if you can see it. And you're just going to like crisscross it. Again, you smooth it down. I'm gonna put, and you want to make sure it lays down. It's getting a little thicky. Maybe I ought to put a little bit more water in it. So very messy. So you're gonna continue doing that. Continue to do that until you're finished. I think what I'm going to do is stand up. Okay, yeah. So you might want to stand up when you're doing this just to get a better leverage over it. So you can smooth it down to make sure every piece is covered. These are kind of big pieces, and I'm going to try to tear them a little. I know for me, when I'm doing a video and like a DIY, you be trying to hurry up and finish it. But you want it to turn out. You don't want to have to rush it. It shouldn't be where you have to rush. I'm going to smooth it down. But you know what? I think this balloon has a mind of its own. I think it's trying to deflate. So you're just gonna keep doing this till you're finished. And you want to do like 3 layers. So this would be the first layer, and then you'll keep going all the way around. And depend on how high you want your bowl. you'll go higher on the ball. So I'm going to come back to you when I'm going to show you the end of this. I'm not going to bore you with the long, tedious step here. And again, this is my first try. As you see, I have completed the project. I put a layer of gesso canvas primer on it. I started painting it here, and here I completed the project. It was a fun project working with the paper mache. Hope that you would try it. And this is simply DIY. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe.